Happy Sunday, Joy Bowen here, and I'm back at home. No more cruise ship. We are home. And you know what? That feels great. You know, a lot of people vacation to escape their lives, but we are finally at a place where we get to vacation to more enhance our lives, not escape our lives. In fact, all of us were looking forward to getting home and getting back to the important work at hand. Well, maybe not our kids. Our kids were not excited about going back to school. But, you know, Andrew and I were like, you know, we feel like we miss our people. We miss our challengers in our groups. We miss our rhythm. It's been a great trip, but we're ready to get back at it. And so here we are. We're back home, getting ready for Sunday prep day. But I wanted to tune in real quick and see if a few people were online this afternoon. If you're joining in and you don't know the drill, let me tell you the drill. So tell me that you're joining in this conversation by just throwing a comment below. Say hello. Introduce yourself. Where are you tuning in from? It helps me know that technology is working and it helps me feel not alone. You could throw me a like or a love button, and Facebook love is the best. So yes, thank you so much. If you want to participate, this is interactive time. So I wanted to have a little conversation with you as we head into the week, because Sundays are typically a mixed kind of feeling kind of day. Don't you agree? I mean, sure, you know, most of us go to church, or we have our family activities, or we're prepping for the week, but tucked in the back of our minds is Monday. And there was a season of my life where I didn't really look forward to Mondays. I don't know about you, but not too long ago, a few years, I found myself, lamenting them. Not wanting to get back into the grind. I knew that it meant my husband would be traveling, that he was going to be taking off on a plane and probably gone most of the week. I knew it meant, crazy school schedules, and I knew it was, getting back into the grind of a job that I kind of felt tapped out in. And just this morning, I was listening to a call. It was a recording from a teammate of mine on, the power of 5 seconds of courage. And she said something that was such an epiphany to me. She was talking about how strapped and paralyzed in fear she had been. And she realized that courage was more like a muscle you flex more than like a state of being. I think people mistake courage to be something that you constantly have to have in play in order to demonstrate courage. But what she recognized is that, similar to, a lot of the workouts that we do, we're reminded like, hey, you don't have to do this exercise forever. You just have to do 1 minute of burpees and then you're done. You don't have to think about it anymore. Like, move on, right? So don't focus on what you did in the past, the exercise you did previous to this. Just focus on this one right here. Don't worry about what's coming up next. And if you can focus your effort for just a minute, right, then you can accomplish great things. You don't have to endure burpees forever. It just is for a small period of time. And the same is true when it comes to courage, that if we can somehow flex our courage for just usually 5 seconds, to get the guts to say hello to a new person, or say yes to an opportunity, even when we don't know if we can figure it out, that usually that 5 seconds of courage can be the difference maker between a life that you wish for and a life that you actually are working for. And so I thought I would come on here and share that with you, because it really struck me that 5 seconds of courage really is what I took when it came time to change my life around. I was on the heels of breast cancer, just gone through reconstruction surgery, and had seen this post from my friend Stephanie about this challenge group, and she had this rockin' transformation. She had abs, and this is a friend that I've known for years. I mean, we used to hang out all the time and have our kids, play at Chick-fil-A and, all that stuff. And so I knew this person, and I knew it was legit. I knew it was real. And I had to find 5 seconds of courage to reach out to her myself and say, hey, I'm in a place where I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling frumpy. I'm feeling like I've lost my spark. Like, I want to be a part of that. And that 5 seconds of courage actually led to changing my life, because once I found that 5 seconds of courage and I decided to do something for myself, I found another 5 seconds of courage and I just shared about it on Facebook. You know, I had been open with my breast cancer journey on Facebook, and so I naturally shared about the strength building phase I was entering into, and 3 friends from my church reached out and say, hey, we want to go on that strength building part of your journey with you. And so that 5 seconds of courage just to make a Facebook post impacted 3 other lives. And then that 5 seconds of courage led to another 5 seconds of courage, right? Where I finally realized, like, hey, what if, right? So many times we think about the negative, right? When we are making decisions for our lives, like, what if I fail, or what if I don't know what to do, or what if it's not worth it in the end, or what if people make fun of me? And I decided to have 5 seconds of courage and flip the record that was playing in my head. What if I could impact 1 life? What if it could change everything for our family? What if at the end of the day, I took the lid off of my own leadership and I was able to do something remarkable with just encouraging other people and loving on them, right? And so 5 seconds of courage can absolutely change your life. I had no intention of being a Beachbody coach. This was not the story that I thought I would write for myself, but it's the story that God wrote for me. And so we have been faithful with the opportunity. And I think so many times, you know, people have an amazing opportunity sitting right in front of them, and they talk themselves out of it rather than talking themselves into the blessing through it. And so I want to invite you. Wednesday night, I'm going to be hosting what we call a sneak peek. It is a behind the scenes event on Facebook. It's live, and it's just to learn a little bit more about what I do and the team that I'm a part of called Team Rising Phoenix, and what it's like to be a coach on our team. And right now we are getting ready to host a brand new Coach Academy on the 1st of April. So it's the perfect time to kick the tires, to get information and find out if this is the right opportunity for you. You know, so many times I would look at people who would travel and go on vacations or do, you know, remarkable things with their life. And sure, there's a demographic of people who are living in an overextended manner, right? Like they're financing it all. But truly, the smart ones are diversified. The smart ones have figured out a way to have multiple streams of income coming into their family. And right now, the rules of the game have changed with social media. And if you leverage it the correct way, which is the secret sauce to why our team is experiencing such success, if you leverage it the right way, you can actually have a stream of income that can enhance your life and your family and be a blessing. So on Wednesday night from 8 to 9, we are going to do a live sneak peek event. You are cordially invited, and I would be honored for you to learn more about our team and what it's like to have personal mentoring from Andrew and myself. We'll share our story. We'll share what coaches do. We'll share how we create a audience on social media, how we just live and be a product of the product, and how we share and don't sell. We are not salespeople. And so all of that is absolutely free. You can ask any question in our live Q&A, and we would be honored to help connect you to the information that has changed our lives and the lives of other people on our team. And I really want to encourage you to take that 5 seconds of courage to say yes to information that could radically change your life. See you in the group on Wednesday. Talk to you then.